more than 50% of my reason to come here is because of the stories of healing and of reconciliation that I've heard about.
I think mountain biking brings people together. It gives a reason, it's a platform by which to communicate and get to know one another. If we were able to show common, average individuals and reputable people like Tom Ritchey in the bike industry and so forth, biking or doing whatever in Rwanda and get it on film and document it, it's an incredible platform by which to tell the Rwandan story. Rwanda's biggest struggle is the fact that people think it's untouchable. I think it's dangerous. And it's a complete misnomer. It's one of the safest countries in Africa.
It's so different than anything I've ever experienced in a culture, in a people. We're going to go ride and relate, even though the bike is going to be the communication tool. You come over here and you think, what are you going to experience? What are you going to see in cycling? It's like being in a stage in the Tour de France, just about everywhere you go.
And these smiles and these faces were just enough to blow you over. And to have hours and hours of that was just an incredible gift.
If someone brings something new to me, I always research it for myself. And it was fascinating to find out how small Rwanda is. 140 miles wide, size of Maryland, 8 million people. And I found out they call it the land of 1,000 hills. I mean, as we've been riding through the countryside, anywhere we go, faces look up and these beautiful smiles and these radiant eyes just peek out from everywhere. So we're seeing what their culture is all about.
Every steel bike that you see here is pretty standard, pretty basic, one-speed coaster brake. It's been repaired over and over and over. When you can't afford a bike, you make a bike. And this is fascinating. They make a wood bike. I've never seen this. They make these labor utility push bikes that I got a chance to ride one yesterday and I go, golly, this is amazing. They push it uphill. It's got wooden wheels with a strip of rubber on it. It's got some funky wooden head tube angled at a certain angle that's part of being nailed together in a bunch of probably, you know, grease or whatever they put in there, avocado, to keep the thing lubricated. The adventure side of me is still strong. I definitely, I want to go where the bike is, and the bike is a tool, and the bike is used by culture, and I want to experience that culture, and I want to experience the areas of the world that are rideable, which is the rest of the world.
Tiny ship.
Land.
We showed up at this stadium and everyone attacked us and grabbed our bikes and started riding it. The concerns and warnings about coming to Rwanda were definitely real because their history is so tragic. This is the one of many sites where the church was used in a way that is beyond imagination to bring people in as a cloak of safety and to murder them. The bodies inside are still on the floor. As I ride this week and as I look in the face of people that survived this, it's going to mean something to me. I'm dulled by it now. We just visited the regional hospital clinic. There was a lot of need here, but I didn't realize how they're meeting it, and there's great competency in the people that you meet. But there's still such a great need beyond that.
Regardless of any trip like this, there's no way getting around the fact that we're getting way more out of it than anything that we could ever have brought to the table. And I think that will forever be, no matter how much engagement we provide here in Rwanda. That's kind of the neat duality in giving, is that the giver actually typically gets more than the receiver. And I think you learn that at a deeper level when you're here in Rwanda.
This is a place that requires a lot of connections, a lot of understanding of the culture, a lot of, you can't take anything for granted, and hardly anything went wrong to this point. So,
yeah, we still have a helicopter ride.
Yeah. So. For me personally, at this point in my life, looking for the face of that reconciliation and forgiveness is really important to me. Any country that has suffered as much as this country has and is committed to new beginnings the way that they are is an experience that I wanted to experience, and that's why I'm here.